Hey guys, Raj Sangha of Cardio Security. Welcome back to the channel. This is our 9th purchase out of 12. Our September purchase, 2010 registered BMW E92 M3 Comp. This car's been on the radar for best part of 18 months. This particular car is finished in Alpine White and has fox red interior, which is more sort of terracotta looking rather than red. This car has the competition package, which means that it sits 10 millimeters lower than the stock car. Also has revised EDC settings, electronic damper control, and also revised traction control settings. And it's finished off with these 19-inch CSR style wheels, which I absolutely love. Only a 3-owner car, 27,500 miles, so very low mileage, and is maintained exceptionally well with loads of stamps in the service book, a mix between main dealer and independent dealer. Now there are an abundance of these for sale, but for me spec was important. It had to be white, either Alpine White or Mineral White. It had to have the competition pack and definitely DCT, the dual clutch transmission box over the manual box. Okay guys, so this now completes my M3 collection, the naturally aspirated M3 collection. I've got the E30 M3, I've got the E36 M3 Evo, I've got the E46 M3 CSL, and now I have the E92 M3 with that 4-litre V8 lump sitting in the front. Obviously different from the previous generations. This gives 414 brake horsepower and it revs all the way up to 8,300 RPM. Now the generations post this are all turbo powered. So this is the last of the M3 generation before they meet turbo power. Right guys, this is not the first V8 M3 that I've owned. In fact, we've owned 2 of these before. I say we ran one as a cash business car back in 2008 and 2009. Also in white, a non-comp, early car, manual, that had rotiform wheels and a Harman Kardon stroke JBL audio upgrade. We used that to demonstrate some of the products that we sell over at CAS. And in 2012, I bought myself an E92 M3, an individual spec car, finished in ruby black and had champagne leather interior, DCT box. I ran that for about 18 months or so. So I'm very familiar with these cars. It's great to get back into one of these. And I think this is probably going to be a keeper, so it'll stay in the fleet. I've got to give a big thank you and a massive nod to Rockhurst Cars, who had this car up for sale. Great service from Rockhurst Cars, start to finish. They're based in Bracknell. If you're looking for an E92 M3, they've got quite a few there, but they also do supercars, Ferraris, Lamborghinis, Porsche and so on. Their details are on the screen now and in the description below. Give them a follow, guys. Now, it's a bit cold here. The weather's turned over the last few days and I'm shivering, so I think the best thing to do, as we always do when we buy a car, we get it over to CAS HQ, we get it in the workshop, get it on the ramp, and we'll take a closer look at this car and we'll show you more of the details on this particular car. That's not good. Quick bodge. Right guys, CAS HQ in our workshop. We've got the tag team duo over there, Palm and Jay. So your first impressions, Jay?
Very clean.
Well, while we're there, shall we pop the bonnet and have a look at that V8?
Oh, wow.
That's clean, isn't it?
That is clean.
That is
Wicked.
actually, yeah. They've obviously detailed it. The whole car is very clean. So it is very matchy-matchy in that sense.
From the wheels, there's no way of really telling it's a comp.
No. But as you know, we went to see a car which we thought was a comp car, because a lot of these do get dressed up. If you put comp wheels on, you automatically think it's a comp car.
You assume it's a comp,
and that wasn't a comp car. So when I bought this car, there's a gentleman who runs one of the Facebook forums. His name's Liam, who then got a printout to confirm it's definitely a comp. Although that printout was in the service history anyway. Does this bring back memories?
Yeah, of course. So
you had a white one, didn't you?
Yeah, we had one. It was one of the first ones, 2008. Like I always say, should have kept it. but still. So we've ended up again with another one in the same
Another
colour.
one, you know, what, 14 years. I wanted the DCT. I think that gearbox is absolutely amazing. It's better than obviously the SMG gearbox.
Oh yeah.
It's just so good, and we'll find that out when I go for a drive later on. So anyway, engine-wise, you're happy. Looks all honest and clean.
Yeah.
Externally, Jay.
It's looking all right.
Don't break your palm.
It's all right. It was already broken now.
It must be that bent bonnet catch we noticed earlier, isn't it?
Thing you haven't noticed, the wheels do need a refurb.
You reckon? Oh,
Yeah, they are
starting
blistering,
to-
Yeah.
But that's, yeah, I mean, that's neither here or there. That's, right, get them done black.
What? I bought the car because of the comp wheels, and I'm keeping the comp wheels on the car. These guys are absolutely taking the piss. I think it's because some of the cars I've bought have been so good. Now they're really trying to find any small blemishes in the paintwork. This is a 13-year-old car with 27,000 miles on there, and it's been sitting outside, open to the elements at some point. These guys are being proper wankers. Are you done? So before we go into showing you the interior and getting the car on the ramp, check out the service stuff. So you got BMR, we know BMR.
BMR, yeah.
BMR serviced it only last year, but in 2020, when it was serviced, the guy took pictures of the oil, the air filter, stuff, which, you know.
That's what you call a documentation, man.
And serviced in 2019, again.
Is that the garage or the customer?
This is probably the customer at the garage, or the garage have done it on behalf of the customer. And look, this is proper OCD stuff. And there's some BMW main dealer service history there as well. And most importantly, in the service book, in fact, I've got it here, the running in service was done at 1,178 miles.
That was always the important one on these, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The running in service.
It's always good to see this level of documentation because it shows that it's been looked after by somebody who's an enthusiast, which means it can only get better from here on in. So interior-wise, look how clean that is, guys. It looks so good you actually don't want to drive it.
Is it actually terracotta?
It's called Fox Red.
Oh, Fox Red.
That's the colour, Fox Red.
It looks like terracotta.
But it looks like terracotta.
Yeah.
I think the good thing here is the colour combo.
Yep.
You know, it's nice to have the black interior because it's hard wearing and so on. But this contrast is very nice with the Alpine White on the outside. Obviously, you've got that basic first-gen iDrive system on the M3 cars.
It looks a bit dated now, doesn't it?
It looks very dated, you know, and trying to go through this and look at it brings back so many memories. So it's a nice place to be inside. Interior is very clean, as I said.
Very nice.
10-10 on that.
Yeah.
Right, shall we get it on the ramp, Jay?
Right. Look.
Okay, he's trying to sell me the E92 M3.
Just imagine this on air.
Okay, it's supposed to go up in the air, not down.
Well, there's not a lot you can check under here because it's all the newer the cars get, they're all covered up. Yeah, under trays.
I mean, you'd know if there was oil all seeping down, which is all good.
That's key.
But that I don't know about. Someone's obviously changed the oil and they might have had a little oil leak, so they thought it's clever to put a bit of silicone or something on it.
Okay, that's going to need further investigation.
Yeah, so I mean, hopefully it's just a new sump plug and a...
If I'm not wrong on these, I think every time you do an oil change,
you change the plug.
You've got to put a new plug in.
That
so
doesn't
maybe
look like
why.
a new plug.
No, it doesn't.
Okay,
so that could be that.
Hopefully, yeah.
That's not good.
Yeah. Quick bodge.
Suspension components all look good.
General wear, that's got a little bit of play in it.
Play in that.
And moving on to the back.
So this is normally the area of concern if you've got any diff oil leaks or anything like that. So there is a little, oh no, that's actually dry.
No, I think there's a bit of surface corrosion there, which we can maybe address at some point. We could do it then.
The only problem is when you start removing components and start powder coating them, making them mint, then it kind of, to me, it makes the car undrivable because you don't want to drive it.
Well, the thing is, I'm going to use this as
your daily.
As a daily, so
it's perfect.
All right, guys, well, I think we need to get the car off the ramp. Just smack my head. And we'll go out for a drive and show you guys what this M3 is all about. That V8 sounds fantastic. I've got to say, this is a very nice place to be indeed. It does bring back memories of my old E92 M3s, you know, massive smile on my face. As with BMW, that build quality is exceptional. The fit and finish of everything in this car is just perfect. 13 years old and it feels like it left the factory yesterday. So the DCT is a massive improvement over the E46 stock SMG gearbox. And yes, it's an improvement over the SMG2, which is in the M3 CSL. Gear changes are beautiful. They are so quick as well. Oh my God. The downshifts, that little blip you get as you are slowing down. We're coming up to some lights here and you'll experience it now. That blip on downshifts is fantastic. And that V8 sounds fantastic all the way up to 8,300 RPM. And that performance is really accessed when you get over 4,000 RPM. Below 4,000 RPM, it does feel like a heavy BMW. Let's not mince our words, this is a heavy car. Compared to the old E46, that V8 engine is a lot heavier, and you do feel it as you are driving. But at the same time, the car feels so planted and so connected with the road. A lot of BMW M enthusiasts are now realizing that these cars are great, so they are jumping back into them, and prices are starting to creep up slowly, especially, you know, as this example is the lower mileage and maybe some of the limited edition or the frozen colors. You can see those prices are creeping up slowly. The E92 M3, it hits that sweet spot between old and new. It's not so old where you feel like it's a bit tired to use it as a daily. You're going to worry if something breaks. Unlike the newer cars, which are all digital and they're turbo powered and the power delivery is totally different, with this car, it just hits that sweet spot. So guys, there you have it. My September purchase, this gorgeous BMW E92 M3. I'm so excited that I actually managed to bag one of these cars, because as I said earlier, I've been looking for a while, and I think this is a great example. What do you think of my September purchase? A good car, bad car? Did you expect me to get one of these on the channel at some point? Drop a comment below. Let me know what you think of this purchase. And make sure, obviously, as I always say, that you smash the like button. Now, I'm sure most of you are already subscribers to the Cash TV YouTube channel. If you're not, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below. But at the same time, have you subscribed to my own personal YouTube channel, Raj's Garage? On that particular channel, I give you updates on some of my personal cars, such as on my Escort RS Cosworth, which we will be filming an episode very soon where we change the suspension and we fit new 18-inch Escort Cosy replica wheels. And also we have my 964 C2 in Guards Red here, which is going through a full restoration. So it's going to have a color change, it's going to have an engine rebuild, it's going to get new suspension, it's going to get new wheels. So much love is going to go into that car. So if you've not watched the first episode of Raj's Garage, which dropped on the channel a couple of weeks ago, if you tap here, you can watch that episode now. And also in the description below, there'll be a link to that YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe to my own personal channel as well. Now, Thanks for watching, guys. I'll be back again soon, either on Cash TV or on Raj's Garage.